wanted to ask you if you'd like to go to that town. You know, the one that people go on honeymoons to. My wife is busy on a business trip and she thought you'd like to go instead. Now, I know we have our differences, but she really insisted on letting you go and says we should finally make things up and get along. Those were all her words. I know you'd listen to her at least, so my offer still stands. Will you go with me to Silent Hill?
Oh, hello guys. Today this video is going to be something really different. Uh, as I'm reading this text right now, this person, whoever it is, just text me saying that, oh, he wants me to review a game called Silent Hills PT, which, to be honest, I never heard about it, but since he wants me to put him in the video or something, that's what he said, so let's call him. Oh, hello there. Just wanted to say that you could be in the video and like review the game, at least talk about it. So just basically, that's all I want you to do if you want to be in the video. Oh, you just text me said okay, let's you have review the game then. Also, just so you know, all these footage you're about to see, all these gameplay footage, is basically not mine. They're basically from YouTube I just found. So that's what I'm going to tell you about. So let's start with the review.
PT stands for Playable Teaser. It's a demo for the now cancelled Silent Hills that was to be produced by Hideo Kojima along with Guillermo del Toro. After Silent Hills' cancellation, PT was then removed from the PlayStation Store in late April of 2015. The demo couldn't even be re-downloaded if it was pre-owned. The demo has become so valuable that people have been selling their PlayStation 4s for hundreds and even thousands of dollars. I never knew a demo could be so valuable.
Wow, that is crazy. That game is really rare then. It's like finding a rare game that's from like the 90s or some shit like that.
Now, when you load up the game, the title for it is rather misleading. Well, mostly because in no part of the game do we ever go outside. It's like a developer just took a picture of their backyard and called it a day.
That's crazy that the artwork is very misleading. Basically, what they did is that they don't have enough money just to make an artwork, so they have to take a picture or some shit like that. That's like retarded or some bullshit. Yeah, it's like they ran out of money or some shit.
The game is in first person. As we wake up in this empty concrete room, the door in front of us opens. We go out into the hallway. The protagonist first hears a radio report of a man killing his family. It also mentions that there were similar instances of this incident.
We regret to report the murder of a wife and her 2 children by their husband and father. The father purchased the rifle used in the crime at his local gun store 2 days earlier.
A peculiar thing about this hallway is that it just loops indefinitely. In each loop, there's a different puzzle in which you need to solve. Later on, the player encounters this corpse-like woman. Everyone knows her as Lisa. We first catch a glimpse of her when she closes a door when the player looks through in one of the loops. This is pretty much foreshadowing for later when you actually meet her in person in later loops. In later loops, the lights go out. Now, this is frustrating at first, but luckily, Lisa left us a flashlight. Thanks, Lisa. Then the doors lock. Well, at least I have a grotesque, deformed fetus to keep me company. Oh no, somebody's there. Finally, I can leave. You know, after getting the torch, I can't shake the feeling that I'm being followed. Almost like someone wants to sell me something. That's because after you get the lamp, Lisa is right behind you. This is what creates extra shadows and noises as you walk around. Players found this from hacking the game and being able to move the player without moving the camera. This just makes it even more terrifying, knowing Lisa is following close enough behind you to whisper into your ear for the entire game.
Wow, Lisa follows you of the whole game? Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know about it. But yeah, that's actually really interesting. Yeah, it's really interesting. To be honest, sometimes in real life, I actually do feel like I've been followed or some shit like that.
The next puzzle, the radio will coax you to turn around. Do that and you get jump scared. This will trigger you to start all over in the concrete room. To solve this puzzle, you press X on the picture. Well, that's unsettling. Eventually, you'll come across a refrigerator hanging from the ceiling. It'll leak blood and sway erratically. The muffled cries of an infant can be heard in it, and the radio reports, similar to earlier, can be heard in the background as well. In other puzzles, the halls will turn red. You'll move fast and your vision will be blurred. You're being watched. Run! Run! Wait, there's a hole in a wall. Take a look.
You know what to do. Now's the time. Do it.
I like that effect in the bathroom. I like that there's just sound effects, but there's nothing going on in the bathroom. So it's kind of confusing me. Is someone in the bathroom or what? It doesn't even make any sense.
Well, after listening to that disturbing ASMR, you can be on your merry way. Or you can stop again in the bathroom and look, the sink baby's returned, and it's got something to say.
You got fired, so you drowned your sorrows in booze. She had to get a part-time job working a grocery store cash register. Only reason she could earn a wage at all is the manager liked how she looked in a skirt. You remember, right? Exactly 10 months back.
Keep playing and eventually the screen will start glitching, and then the game will crash, with custom error screens and everything. The game will reset back into the concrete room, but don't worry, progress has been saved, so you don't have to worry about starting all over from the very beginning. After this is the most infamous puzzle of PT. You'll have to try to make a baby laugh 3 times. There are many different ways to solve this puzzle because it's so convoluted. What's interesting about these puzzles is that there's absolutely no hint or assist system whatsoever. And with that, the players were forced to collaborate and work together to get through this puzzle. After finishing that final puzzle and answering the phone, you can finally make your way out of the door. And finally see the last cutscene of the game. And at last, we see the face of our protagonist, Norman Reedus, who would later go on to become a delivery man. The demo itself is pretty well made and packed full of detail. There are so many hidden little things in this game that there have been entire videos dedicated to dissecting this demo. The Great Debate is one very good example. The game itself creates fear by using sounds, lighting, and right angles. Like the fridge making weird noises, that just gives me the creeps. And don't get me started on the radio or the ghost. And the corner you have to round in the hall, it makes you just feel anxious for what could be around that turn. The demo itself has been incredibly influential, inspiring various games and being referenced in others. Games like Visage and Layers of Fear were in fact inspired by PT. And the Resident Evil 7 demo had a very similar feel to the PT demo. In fact, other Konami games referenced this demo as well. In Metal Gear Solid 5, the sound files from PT are included in the game as Easter eggs.
To death in the same state last month, and in December last year, a man used a rifle and meat cleaver to murder his entire family.
The game itself is a pain to play through. The puzzles involve a lot of trial and error, clicking everything to see if something happens, and walking back and forth, resulting in a lot of players looking up the answers online, which, if you've ever played a game, is very frustrating. When Kojima helped to make this game, he intended for the entire gaming community to take an entire week to complete the demo. He in fact intended for the players to work together collaboratively online to help solve each puzzle of the game. Overall, this demo is one interesting case. It's scary because it lets you wallow in the suspense and atmosphere. The gameplay is lackluster if it were in any other full game, but for PT, it just works somehow. PT has managed to influence games and the people who played it. And all this while just being a demo.
Well, thanks, person. I actually really appreciate you reviewing the game, because I don't know much about Silent Hills or any Konami games, but I'm really interested with it. So yeah, thank you. So anyway, I'm gonna hang up. Man, that was actually interesting of this game. Yeah, that is so interesting. That is a very interesting game. Yeah, that's so interesting. Oh, hello, person. How did you get in my house? Hello? Excuse me, sir. Mom! Where am I? I need to look around. I hear a phone call. I'll go check it out. Hello?
Hey, Yoshi, I got to tell you something, that you're going to die. You're going to suffer to death.
No, don't hurt me. Please, I did nothing wrong.
Sorry, bro, but it's too late. You're going to have to die.
What do you mean it's too late?
I just hated you, Yoshi, and I need you to die. Because
You know,
you're
I'm gonna
stupid.
hang up. What was that noise? Well, I need to escape or something. This is like a loop or something. I don't know what's going on. You know what? Let's go in the bathroom. I hear footsteps. I need to shut this door. I hear footsteps. I can hear footsteps. The power went out or something. I'm scared. It's so dark in here. I hear noise. I need to hide. I'm scared. When is this noise gonna stop? The noise just stopped. Oh, I'm gonna get out the bathroom. That was scary in there. I need to get out.